So
Dude,
that's weird.
garden salsa sun chips are unbelievable.
They're not bad.
Pretty good. They're a little bit like if you eat a whole bag, they're kind of spicy.
Like my tongue will be like, ah.
It'll be like, what was that? There's like
Ugh.
there's like the spice of a jalapeno in that entire bag.
Whose idea was this?
You know, maybe you should mix the cheddar and the garden salsa
Oh,
and make like nacho cheese.
yeah. It's like mixing liquids. Oh.
I didn't want to Ric Flair the microphone. It'd be like, yeah, so tell me more about those hungry kids. Like, actually on the Ric Flair.
Wings.
Wings.
Have you seen his mushroom drink?
Oh God, yes.
I was like, why?
I've heard it's bad.
Oh.
Like it doesn't taste good.
Oh, I didn't finish Raw. Damn it.
Oh, I didn't start Raw. Damn it.
I'm at the last match, but I was like, I'll watch it later. It's only 16 minutes, and I just never got back to it.
Like I know some shit happens, some shit goes down.
Dude, the Cody and Cena thing was really good.
Oh shit! I'm looking forward to that.
Good ass promos back and forth. And at one point, it looks like John's about to break, and I was like, oh, I see it. He was like, that was good.
All right, I'll have to find a way
You'll
to
see
watch
it.
Raw.
There's like two spots, but the second one, he kind of goes with it and uses it. But the first one I was like, oh, got him.
The funniest line he's had up until this point is, and you guys made the stupid "you can't see me" joke for 25 years. I'm like, that's pretty funny.
Yeah. He had some good call outs on it.
Well, it's pretty entertaining. Like the fact that all of us are now episodically watching Raw says a lot about the quality of the product at this point.
I mean, it took a lot to get me back. I mean,
Yeah.
It helps that I can now watch it without commercials interrupting my match.
Yeah, or matches interrupting your show.
Yeah.
Like, because there are some matches that you just don't need to watch.
Yeah. Yeah, I can just get like the Uso Jimmy.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't really care too much about it, but I kind of want to see. I'll see what happens. And I watched at it.
Oh, the tag match or the
No. Jimmy wrestled Gunther.
Oh, and did you see the angle at the end?
Mm-hmm. I think. What are you talking about?
Well, Gunther like handcuffed Jay to.
They zip tied him to the.
Oh,
ropes.
zip tied. Yeah. See, I only saw like a GIF on the YouTube.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And Jimmy bled, which I was like, I thought we weren't allowed to do that anymore. Can't be juicing on Raw.
Netflix, baby.
Oh my God. One of the lines Cody had, he said dick in it. And I was like, but they like half bleeped it. Like you can still tell he said dick.
Right.
But it was good.
There's a couple episodes where Cena was talking and they were doing the "shut the fuck up" chant.
Yeah.
And like they tried to mute it at first.
Yeah.
And then they're like, fuck, whatever.
Whatever. Yeah.
We'll just slap a TVMA sticker on this one.
God, my eyes look really red. Like I'm fighting allergies. They're making me tired. I hate the spring.
Yeah.
It makes me sleepy and my eyes look very red. Mostly not my eyeballs, like my eyelids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I was trying to see.
11,
It sounded
12.
very like what you said was very, very lyrical. I was trying to see if it fit to a.
I think it was short.
Yeah, I was trying to make a haiku out of it.
Oh, okay.
It just wasn't there. I was like, oh, that sounded like the right amount of syllable. And I was like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh.
7. Oh, Haro Day. What is a David?
Oh.
Come to you live from my couch.
It's like
Where-
Game of Thrones, Dave.
Yeah, holy couch.
Oh,
David.
we are now at enough episodes.
And it's
that you
David.
could
And it's
watch-
David.
and it's David. And it's David. You could listen to one every day and not repeat.
Wow.
Except for leap year. So we got to do one more.
Moo.
Leap year, motherfucker.
Have you guys seen that?
Leap year, motherfucker.
Leap
And this guy forgot about leap year.
This guy forgot about leap year.
Oh, I love that movie.
I let my kids watch it the other day, and they're like, I was like, nice. They watch it unsupervised, and I forgot about like a lot of the content in that movie. And so then, like later on, they're asking me like, "Hey, can we watch it again?" I'm like, "No, you're not gonna watch that movie again for a little while."
Were you looking at 3 times say champ?
Is that RoboCop?
What are you homos doing?
What are you two homos? We're allowed to say homos, right?
I think so. Like, I think that's one of those words that the tone matters.
Yeah, we're quoting a movie.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, it's not like we can say that we're quoting Romper Stomper and just start throwing hard R's around, but I mean, hey,
Not like we're talking about February folks from outer space.
go Ducks.
Go Ducks. Dave, I made a drink.
I'm sure you guys have
Did
seen
you
that
just
before, right?
reference what I think you were referencing?
Yep.
Oh my God, have you watched it?
I haven't actually watched it.
I don't think
but
anyone's ever watched it.
Yeah.
I watched
kind
part
of
of it.
want to see it.
Oh, did you?
I've seen part of it.
That's more than 2 of
Mhm.
us.
Yep.
It was one of those deals where it just happened to be on in the place where I was, and I was like, "What is this?" And I got told, and I'm like, "Okay,
There was a time when I saw a lot of things that way.
yeah." Hanging out with Crouch, you'll see some shit.
We saw some shit.
No, I've seen
that's
that's
for
our
sure.
Nam.
We were in the shit.
Crouch is walking around with an erection.
Now, God damn it.
Doug wasn't making any popcorn.
I work graveyard.
Ham was telling us to keep it down.
Mac is eating chili from the can.
Oh,
And then
God.
Samson stabs himself.
It's true.
And then Dave almost gets beat by the cops because he surprises them.
What was you guys stole the radio or the stereo out of a car that was getting repossessed?
Yeah, Ryan's car was getting repossessed, and so Fat Josh from across the way went and yanked it out of the dash real quick.
Boss move.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good.
It was back in the day when like a stereo was actually worth like $200
Right.
Mm-hmm.
and
if-
$219.90.
And you can pop
Did I
off
lose
face plates.
connection.
No, we got you.
Gotcha. I sees you. I hears you.
Oh, that was weird.
I likes you and I wants you.
Like you're in the middle of saying stereo was worth like $200, and then I was like, did you just freeze? Wait, they're both frozen. Did I lose connection?
No, it was we were here for all of it, and we're like, no, man,
Yeah.
you're good.
Oh,
You were fine the whole time.
It popped up a thing that said reconnecting.
Oh, weird.
I
don't
tried to get Teams for my Mac, but I don't think my computer is new enough to update to the operating system it requires.
Okay.
So I might just get a new computer.
Or we
I just
do
hit remind me
Discord.
later.
Discord? Do you know how to record on Discord?
Yeah, it's I think it's pretty easy. I think there's just like a button.
See,
I
it
mean,
just
that
asked
would
me.
make sense.
I just got a pop up says stay connected across Microsoft Teams and Skype. Decline.
Let's see. Record on Discord. Whoa!
While he looks that up, we're gonna pull up snack of the week.
Oh, dude, those are
Dave.
so good.
They're freeze dried strawberries
Yeah, they're not gonna
covered
last a
in
week.
white and black chocolate or dark chocolate.
Huh?
Black chocolate. Why did I say black chocolate? That's weird. All chocolate's black.
Are they from Costco?
Yeah. They're
Okay.
but they're on the going away soon.
Oh.
You have to go to the pharmacy area,
Yeah.
and you know that the first shelf that has all the vitamins.
Yeah.
You just go all the way to the wall, and they're right there.
Okay.
No.
Well, I got to go to Roseburg tomorrow, so maybe I'll see if I can find some.
Oh. Well, to record on Discord, we would need to use like OBS to screen record.
What is OBS?
OBS is a screen recorder.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's wow, that's a long
Old
tail.
birdie Sastard.
You can use apparently there's a thing called Craigbot that records individual tracks, so you can isolate and tweak audio. But most likely OBS. Teams might be the move. Let's see.
Teams is literally the same shit that Skype is.
Yeah. But does yours not do Teams?
It wouldn't let me. Like I downloaded it and it's like you can't install this.
Weird.
Because you need 13.0 at least or something, and mine's at like 12.6, and I went and said my shit's up to date, and I was like, so maybe I'll see. The Apple shit's weird. Like you can upgrade way past what it says you can because they just want you to buy new shit. So
right.
I just got to put more than 3 minutes into it. That's what she said.
Yeah.
So is there a timeline when we have to get off of Skype?
It's said on that message you closed.
I just ignored it. I was just like, no, not right now, teens.
Hasn't asked me.
It's like May 30th or something like that.
Yeah, we've got some time, but not a lot.
But still, that's why I started looking today, because I was like, I'm going to see if I can figure this shit out, because it would probably be helpful.
Notifications. No. There's a notification. I click the bell, and it says...
I got to let the cat out.
No new notification.
Let the cat out. All right, let's go, cat.
Go, kitty. Go, kitty. Go.
The first time I ate one of these, I didn't know if I liked it. And then I was like, these are just strawberry Whoppers.
Yeah, then you realize that there is so much more.
Mm-hmm.
Indicted?
I know.
I'll ask Levi real quick what he uses to because I do a podcast with him too.
Oh, I'm so tired today. It's lazy tired day. I literally have not left the house or done anything important.
Dude,
all day long.
That's basically every Saturday for me right now.
I've taken 3 naps today. And not like 3 power naps, like 3 hour-and-a-half long naps.
Like, should text me. We could have played Call of Duty.
I didn't have the energy.
Paying back his sleep debt over here.
Yeah, well. I ran by myself after we played the last game and got 3 large backpacks and
nice
3 vests. I was like, this is so much easier when I'm by myself. I don't have to tell somebody to not get shot from above.
Don't go over there. Pop, pop, pop. Don't go over there. Pop, pop, pop. Jake, what are you doing? Pop, pop, pop.
Playing DMZ is like that movie that had Will Ferrell, Land Before Time, Lost in Time, where he's like
at the center of the earth.
Yeah. No, that was The Rock.
No.
Something about time. Will Ferrell and Danny McBride are in it though.
No shit.
It's kind of funny, but anyway, it's like DMZ now is like you're trying to if you don't have stuff to protect yourself and fight back with, you're running from the other dinosaurs, and they're all trying to kill you.
Of course, he called right now. Hold on.
Who, your mom?
Wait, one.
May as well be his dad, I'm sure. Well, Pharrell.
Old Dan Lanning. Says
Land down.
Isaiah's world's physical tools, quote, God doesn't make very many people like that.
Who is this?
Or a new tackle.
Oh, gotcha. God damn, Will Ferrell's been a producer on a lot of things.
Yeah, he's making fat stacks now, Eisenberg.
Did you know he was a producer on Hustlers, that stripper movie with Jennifer Lopez?
No, I didn't even know that was a movie.
Yeah, you do, because we talked about it like when it came out.
Fair enough. I don't remember that it was a movie. How about that? Acting.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's a whole different category.
Let's see. Land of the Lost. I didn't even get to it, but that's what it was. Yep, Land of the Lost. There it is. 2009.
I might have to watch that. Yeah, Danny McBride, man. He's like Jack Black after dark.
Yes. He's Jack really black.
He's Jack Black if Jack Black just kept making shit on HBO.
That's exactly it. Like, he's got a deal with them, I think. And they're like, whatever you want to do, man.
Well, after Vice Principals went so well, apparently. Like, I only found out about it well after the show was over.
Yeah.
But apparently it went super well. And
that was the second one, because Eastbound was before that.
Was Goggins on that?
No.
I'm talking about specifically Goggins and McBride.
Oh, gotcha.
And like this little group of people that they seem to all have found fun working with.
Yeah, because Goggins is on White Lotus right now.
Apparently he hates working on White Lotus.
Yeah.
Because like everyone else gets to do happy shit and all his shit's depressing.
Well, yeah, his storyline is that he goes to Thailand to find the guy that killed his dad when he was a kid. Because the guy owns this hotel. And he gets there and the guy is like sick and not at the hotel and in Bangkok. So he goes to Bangkok to confront the guy. Bangkok. Yeah. But I don't know. It's not the greatest show, but it's interesting enough that I keep watching.
I really need to. I want to watch more Severance. I need to get Jen back on it.
Severance was good.
Yeah, I watched the first few episodes, and like the first couple times you see shit, it throws you for a loop. Like the fact that she walked out and immediately walked back in, like that threw me a couple times, and then I realized it's like, oh, well, to her, she left and she came back.
Yeah.
And it was so crazy. Like I like how
it took me a long time to figure out what was actually happening.
Yeah, I like how I'm only a couple episodes in, so please no spoilers.
Yeah, I'm not telling you anything about it.
Yeah,
isn't Severance? I think this was in the trailer. So I haven't watched it yet. So in the trailer it says this. I don't think it's a spoil. But don't they basically have a disconnect from your personal life and work life?
Yeah.
Like
they give you like a lobotomy or not a lobotomy.
They give you like an implant that switches when you get to the job, and it separates your job person to your outside person, and they're two almost completely different people.
People can't just do that in real life?
No.
That's what I do.
Because like they call them their innies and their outies. I'm like, what are these, belly buttons?
Yeah.
Well, Dave, like think about this. Like for you would essentially walk up to the door of the gun shop, and then you would open the door of the gun shop, step inside, and then immediately step outside, and it would be nighttime.
That would be cool, actually. Give me some of them lobotomies.
Because then it's like work Dave does all the work, and you're just like,
right?
I'm just Dave.
Can I have like a work Dave, school Dave, and then Dave?
Probably.
Because fuck yeah.
But
school
the show
Dave is like,
it gets weird. It's weird.
Sure. Anytime you can try to tinker with the brain.
Yeah, those numbers look scary.
That's to me the weird part is the company. Like the company is the weirdest part.
I love these, like Aperture Science was one in the Portal games, like these gigantic, like science experimental companies that are so like blank faced. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're just an entity. There's not anything that you can point to. You're like, oh shit, that's just Aperture Science being Aperture Science. Like they're crazy.
The Umbrella Company.
The Umbrella Corporation's a great example.
Yeah.
Um,
They own everything. They got their grubby little fingers and everything.
Yeah, especially viruses.
I thought you were gonna say vibrators.
Yeah.
I can't wait for fucking Fallout Season 2.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Oh, speaking of Fallout,
that chick is on Yellow Jackets, but only in the first season. Well, she's on the second season, or second or third, whatever one we're on now.
Does she get eaten?
Possibly.
I'll eat her.
Yeah, hey, get up. You're behind me, dude.
Wait,
dibs.
I'm not eating my way through you to her.
Let's human centipede.
Dave's gonna human centipede this shit.
Through the transitive property, this is her butthole.
Yep, the transitive properties of buttholes. That's the name of the pre-show.
Transitive properties of buttholes.
Speaking of Fallout, Jake, I played that new game, Atom Fall.
Yeah.
And it's just a cheesy British Fallout, is all it is, really.
Lame.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, you wake up in the quarantine zone and you have no idea how you got there, and you have to solve the puzzle. And I was like, oh, I think I've played this game before.
Yeah, it's called Fallout 3.
Yeah. And all the people in the quarantine zone are either crazy outlaws or just random settlers.
What?
Yeah. Weird. Who would have thunk it? I'm pretty sure I fought some monsters right away too.
Some ones that had like big horns on them or something.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So I played it for about an hour and a half. And then after a little bit I was like, I'm just gonna start Fallout 4 again.
Yeah, I've been playing through the DLC for New Vegas because I got it basically for free.
Yeah.
Through Microsoft points. And
nice.
Like it was on sale and I had enough to have like $11.48 of points, and so I paid like 32 cents and I got all 4 of the DLCs.
Nice.
The first one I did was a lot of fun. It was about, have you played New Vegas, Dave?
I have, but I haven't played that one in a very long time.
So I went and followed the Burning Man. Or
okay.
the Burned Man, not
Burned
Burning.
Man.
You know, I'm talking. It's a guy who Kaisar threw off the mount, threw into the Grand Canyon, set on fire, and threw into the Grand Canyon.
Yes,
fire.
That rings some bells.
And there was a man on fire.
There's a man on fire. So you go and you deal with him. But now I'm in the Sierra Madre, which is this big spooky casino, and it's like the horror or survival horror version of Fallout, and it fucking sucks. I can't wait for it to be over. And I've just been like trudging my way through it, and it's making me hate my favorite game, and I cannot wait to be out of the Sierra Madre.
Right. I'm really not good with adventure horror games.
Yeah, same.
I try so hard because I watch the trailer and I'm like, this looks cool as shit.
I thought the same thing.
And, yeah.
In the end, it doesn't even matter.
But I don't like feeling that much stress while I'm playing a video game.
Right.
I'm like, no, I jump scare easily. And it's just constant, like,
speaking of jump scare.
Yeah. It's just the constant what's going to happen next, and I'm like, I don't want this.
Did you ever play Slender?
No.
Oh, but I played Doom on the Xbox, and that fucking nope.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Dude. When we lived in Morvalis.
I thought you were talking about like the new Doom.
Is there a new Doom? Because after that one, I was like, I'm never playing this again.
You know, like the new one's a lot more like heavy metal and smashing demon faces.
Yeah.
Mine kids was have a Switch because this is still in the package and we're never gonna play it.
Oh yeah, they play the fuck out of that.
All right, putting it in the stack of stuff to go to spring game.
Cool. I keep wanting to say the Callisto Protocol, but that's a newer game. That's Dead Space. That was the game that like I played that a lot, and then I would play it on deployment, and then poke my head out of the armory, and all our red lights would be on, and I'd be like, "Yeah, no, I'm sleeping in the armory. I'm not walking through this dimly lit ship of red lights."
Did you ever play Fear? F-E-A-R.
I started it, and then I was like, no, little ghost girl, I'm gone.
See, I had the exact opposite reaction to it. I started playing
like BioShock.
No, BioShock is great.
Yeah, I can jam some BioShock.
Yeah, but so it's super on rails, and it's also really glitchy. So it most of the time I'm going through the game, I'm getting pulled out of the oh my god, something terrible is about to happen because something hilarious is happening on the screen all the time. And so it's super on rails, and I walk into this room and there's a big window, as I'm walking into the room, and I have to go look at the board and go see what the board says. I walk up, I read it, and I go, I'm gonna turn around, the girl's gonna be standing there. I turn around, she's standing there. I'm like, fuck this game. This game sucks. Never played it again. And that game had 4 sequels.
Right. Stalker 2. It's on Game Pass right now. I started that.
Stalker 2.
I started that, and I got about 20 minutes into the game, and I'm walking through this field at night, trying to navigate through radioactive areas. And then all of a sudden I hear a screech. I get hit from behind. I turn around. There's nothing. I get hit from behind again. Now I'm laying down dying. And then there's something. I'm like, I didn't see what got me. And I'm not going to play this game anymore.
Talking about your game.
I was like, that just creeped me out.
When I was playing Slender, I only played it one time. And I'm, like you said, I'm not with, survival horror jump scare games. The fuck? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna steal Schedule 1. Well, maybe. I'm playing and I'm trying to walk, and the screen goes fuzzy when the monster is near you. Yeah. And so my hand jumps like this. Let's see here. I need to actually bring up Skype to make sure we can see what I'm looking at. I'm doing stuff in the background.
Look at me doing it.
I'm running. I've got my hand on wads here. And so I get scared and I jump. And when my hand comes down, I come down on FERDs, right? Or on feds instead of wads. So I come down on feds, and I'm trying to run with E, and I'm not going anywhere. And I'm panicking, and I'm getting scared and more scared.
Right.
It's terrible. I hated it.
Never
do it.
I keep trying to play these horror adventure survival games.
Horror adventure games.
Horror adventure games.
The Horror Island.
But yeah, I play a little bit of them, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not in the mood for this.
I started what was it? What the Prey. I started the very beginning of Prey, and then I don't care.
Yeah.
Life is
all right, man.
Story.
Are you ready for a good ass show?
Yeah.
Everyone in love. Yeah.
And I come.
And I come. Yeah. Feels like Kerm.
Feels like a hole.
All right, here we are. We're back again. Another edition, another episode of my show, and you might recognize him. He was a background dancer in the Madonna music video for Lucky Star. It's Dave.
I'm sorry, the credits got it wrong. I was actually an extra, unpaid extra in the Human Centipede.
Featured extra.
A featured unpaid extra. in the in a fan fiction Human Centipede movie.
Fan fiction Human Centipede. Fan fiction Human Centipede is an early strong leader.
Yeah, and the girls never came.
Sure.
The girls never came.
Nor did they show up.
Speaking of Human Centipedes, the man, the myth, the guy in front of me, it's Robin.
Centipede.
Yep. Centipede. Still writing that down. That is me, the man who takes notes.
The man who drives boats.
I have driven a boat. I would like to build a moat.
Wow.
And now I'm passing it off to the goat, the hoop snake known as Jake.
Ooh, that was clean. I will give credit where credit's due. That was pretty tasty. Let's see. We got it.
I knew that one was going to be off from the start.
Mm-hmm.
Your right hand was just a little too high. I could see it.
You can see it coming.
He's just frauding his own fingers.
Like a man getting a facial. I could see it coming.
So,
and he was his brother.
My boss.
What are you doing,
gay.
step bro?
And we just kind of we make a lot of gay jokes because that'll happen. And so we're sitting around and I go, all right, Casey, that's enough gay jokes. I don't think we should make any more gay jokes. Come on, guys. And it took him a second. It was another depth charge, but it definitely connected. I was like, yep, that was a funny one.
That is pretty good.
That was a good one.
Juice.
Deep blue sea.
They ain't me.
We should talk about the unpleasantness at hand right from the jump and get it out of the way, so we can get it out of the way and then move on to happier, less sad things.
Left-handed hand jobs.
All my hand jobs are left-handed. The old Batman, the Iceman, the Bad Iceman himself.
The man who will no longer be your Huckleberry.
The man who will no longer be your wingman anytime.
Mm-hmm.
has left this plane of existence.
Yeah.
He
on
was
a
not
different plane.
Yeah, now he's on a different plane.
Yeah, he's inverted.
Wait.
He actually asked to be buried upside down so that he could be inverted.
Oh, that's really funny. I'm downloading. You see, you just posted the podcast, so now I must post the podcast.
I did just post it. My bad. I didn't.
It was funny
until like 4 hours ago.
Well, it was funny because like I sat down to work on fucking getting through the Sierra Madre and Fallout, and I was sitting here. It was like 5 o'clock. I was like, Robin hasn't told me that the podcast is updated. But he's been really busy. I bet it's updated, and I'm just an asshole again.
Nope.
And then, like 10 minutes later, you text me, "Hey, podcast is uploading." I'm like, "Oh, well, I guess I'm right on schedule, so we're good."
My bad.
But now, sir, your missile is launching has officially launched.
Oh, that is a good name. Terrible that Val Kilmer died soon after that, but
I hope he said "this is funny" right before he died.
I hope so. Of course, the other possible name last week was a pretty good one. Snorting Dingers.
Snorting Dingers. Good.
I just felt that wasn't as good. I mean, it was good. I just figured as a title, the other one was better.
Talk amongst yourselves. I have a fun game.
I am amongst myself
that we're going to play.
I haven't looked at my phone yet, so I didn't even know that Val Kilmer died.
That happened yesterday.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
I haven't looked at my phone in a day or two.
Man, my sister sent me a text and I didn't see it for an hour and a half. And I was like, I can't believe I didn't look at my phone for an hour and a half. And Dave's over here weeks at a time like he's camping in the Ozarks. And I was like, man, I can't believe I didn't look.
My
My phone was right here the whole time.
I did see one video that I looked at my phone for a second. I meant to send you guys. Mandatory fun.
Yes.
Yes.
So he posts this video, and this lady, she's recording her boyfriend or husband in the closet, getting some clothes.
Yeah.
And he's just got a hog on him.
Yeah.
Like he's in a t-shirt, a pair of boxer briefs.
It to Jake.
Okay, and this dude's just got a hog on him. And then Mandatory Fun cuts in, and he's like, how am I supposed to pay attention to what was being said in this video? All you can see is this dude's giant schlong.
His third leg.
Yeah, I hope he's a shower, because if he's a grower, Jesus.
I'm trying to look back to see if I sent it to him, because I definitely saw it and was like, good Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was the first thing I noticed too.
Right?
Was his enormous cock.
Yeah.
It was just like, bro, save some for the rest of us.
Right?
Mandatory Fun Day. That's his name. If you're not following this guy on TikTok, you should, because he posts some funny stuff.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it's military related, but not always.
I just sent it to Jake on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
I'll see
I saw it on the TikToks.
All right, so here, are you guys ready for a game?
Actually, yeah. Game.
All right, the game is wrestler or porn star.
Oh God.
So I will say a name to you, and you will tell me if this person is a wrestler.
Are you telling us their gimmick name or their real name?
I'm telling you their gimmick name.
Copy.
And you're going to tell me whether this person is a porn star or they are an NXT wrestler.
That's ready? Fair, because I'm not going to have any clues.
All right. Let's start with AJ Fresh.
That's got to be a porn name, because we already got an AJ Styles.
I'm going with porn name.
As a porn name. Don't forget there was an AJ Lee in.
Oh, yeah. But see, that's two. Now you got two. Isn't she married to someone that wrestles?
Yeah, she's married to CM Punk.
Oh, yeah. Good for
now,
him.
if you would have said AJ Applegate, we all would have known.
We all would have known.
Would we? I don't know.
I think I definitely know more porn stars by name than I do NXT wrestlers.
I would say that's a fair assessment, because I'm the same, and I don't think I know that many porn star names.
All right, here's a fun one. Let's go with Mark Davis.
Oh. I feel like that's a porn name. Wait, I can pick out any name I want? I'm going to go with Mark Davis.
Mark Davis, and his wiener is not as big as most porn stars, and it actually has an up curve.
So he jerks it like this?
Mm-hmm.
Like he jerks it like a beer. So, Dave, you saying porn star?
I'm going porn star.
This was actually kind of fun because it's both a wrestler and a porn star.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
But he's in AEW, so technically for this game he's a porn star.
Right.
All right, let's head on over. Lola Vice.
Say that again.
Lola Vice.
I'm going with
a
wrestler.
Yeah.
That's a wrestler. Yeah, pretty good at this.
Mark Davis, porn star, looks like a Walmart Johnny Sims.
Yeah, now you're gonna have fucking videos of that guy popping up on your phone all over.
As long as he's not a gay porn star, I'm all right.
Jake did not. He did not say what kind of porn star.
He is in a movie called Everything But.
You're not looking good, Dave.
Oh.
All right, Cora Jade.
Oh,
that's a porn star.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds like a porn star name.
That is a wrestler.
Oh,
Jade is a wrestler.
She's a bitch.
All right, let's see a couple more. This is a fun game. Gigi Dolan.
Wrestler.
I want to go with wrestler on that one.
That is a wrestler.
Seems like they're trying to rip off Gigi Allen.
Oh God! If I click on, like I didn't know that if I hovered, see, I'm on the porn star page now, and if I hover my mouse over the eyeball, I will see what the porn stars look like.
Ooh.
Well, it's all well and good until the first one I saw was like a full hustler shot.
Yeah.
I was not prepared for that. All right, we have Meadow.
Just Meadow?
Just Meadow.
I'm gonna say she's from The Sopranos.
Ooh.
Right. No. It seems like a wrestling thing.
It's a porn star.
Oh yeah.
She just went with Meadow.
It's just Meadow.
She's like a hippie chick, probably.
Yeah, just some hippie chick. All right. We've got Dion Lennox.
God, that
Dion Lennox. Dion Lennox. I don't watch a whole lot of BBC porn. I'm gonna go with porn star.
Yeah, same.
That's a wrestler.
No.
That's an NXT wrestler. All right. Let's see.
This is a fun game.
This is a fun game.
It is. I like this game.
Let's see. Oh God. See, you're gonna know.
Oh God.
You'll see me react.
Schlong in the face.
Yeah, just huge dumb. Let's go with Lexus King. Lexus King.
Porn star.
How is it Alexis or just Lexus?
Lexus King.
I'm going wrestler.
That is Brian Pillman Jr. as a wrestler.
I was thinking it was a chick.
No, it couldn't afford a car, so he named her daughter Alexis.
Right. And she figured, like, if I just take off a letter and go by Lexus, my parents will never know.
Let's see. Let's go with JoJo Kiss.
That sounds very porn star-y, but I'm going to say wrestler.
I'm going porn star.
Porn star.
Nah.
No, my porn stars.
Yeah, Dave's killing him. Dave has not missed a porn star yet.
Those keeping score at home. Dave has not missed a porn star yet.
All right.
As he said, he didn't go anywhere today.
Working on number 6.
Trick Williams.
Come on. I hope that's not a wrestler's name.
Me too. But I kind of feel like it is now.
Yeah, right? Like it does feel like a wrestler's name. What is it?
Trick Williams is a wrestler, and he is bout it.
So we got that one right.
Yeah. Yep. All right, a couple more ladies, and we'll get out of here. Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne. That's a wrestler.
Yeah, it's a wrestler.
That is a wrestler.
Okay. I haven't seen a single Roxanne porn star ever in my many years of studying.
I'll find one.
Yeah, hold on.
Give me a second. In my many years of studying. It took me a second to realize what you actually said.
All right,
you get a degree in porn, Dave? Yeah. That's what I want to know.
I'm your modern day nudie mag scholar.
Nudie magazine day. Nudie magazine day. All right, our last one. Bronco Nima.
That's man.
Bronco, like as in like the horse Bronco.
Like Bronco, yeah.
Bronco Nima. I'm going wrestler on that one.
All right, then I'll go porn star.
All right.
That is a wrestler. So, ladies and gentlemen, I wasn't keeping score. I was just having fun.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe next time we'll keep score. We'll open it up to other promotions other than just NXT.
Oh man, I was gonna show you, but I can't. But I can text it to you.
Yeah, don't show the titties.
They're more than that. And that was wrestler or porn star. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
I like that game.
I feel like this is a Roxanne you guys are both gonna like too.
Is it Roxanne Perez?
No, it's Roxanne. I already.
Oh, that Roxanne. Okay.
Roxanne Roselle.
And now for some ASMR. Oh, yeah, this is right up my alley.
Latina cheerleader. Well, hold on. I think I found something.
Hold on,
I'll be back, guys.
New fetish unlocked.
Give me 2 minutes. Yeah, new fetish.
The problem is like
It's called the Jenny Gonzalez.
I also know a Jenny Gonzalez. That's funny.
Yeah.
As do I.
Well, Dave and I are talking about the same one, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm talking about a different one.
May have met the one that we're talking about, too.
I have. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
Oh, no, it's Rodriguez.
Oh.
No.
That's different.
Wrong Mexican.
Wrong type of daywalker Latin.
Yeah, she's definitely a daywalker.
Dave, have you seen the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare?
Not yet. I've been wanting to, but I haven't looked it up.
I stole it the other day, and I watched most of it. I fell asleep at the end because I do that.
What's that on?
It's not really on anything, I don't think.
Oh.
Like I said, I had to torrent it, but it was really good. I expected to be a lot more gory than it was.
Yeah.
And so I was kind of happy that it wasn't, because like I really wanted to enjoy the movie, but I get a little burnout when there's just like constant guys getting their throats slashed and blood hitting the camera.
Oh yeah, it doesn't go to streaming until April 19th.
Okay. I'll watch it then.
It is streaming in the Tabor household. I'll say that.
Yeah, well, that'll happen.
I did want to see that because I like both those. I like Henry Cavill and I like Alan Richardson. I always spell his name wrong. Alan Richardson. Thad.
Alan.
I thought it was Rickman.
Alan
I think it's like Richardson or Richardson.
Whatever.
You
guys
gotta work here anymore.
Got to get on that Paramount and watch Mobland.
Mobland? Yeah. Who's in that?
Tom Hardy and
Tom Hardy.
The fucking James Bond.
Yeah, the guy that dated the mom on Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, Pierce Brosnan.
That guy. Yep. He's on it. I was disappointed that they only gave us one episode. Usually, like when a new show starts, you get two. And then it ended, and I was like, where's my second episode? This is bullshit.
Yeah.
Where's my show?
I've always liked Pierce Brosnan. Like, for me, Pierce Brosnan is he's my James Bond. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hear you.
I mean, year-wise...
James Bond when we were kids. Like, I get it.
Yeah. But also, like...
He's GoldenEye. He's GoldenEye.
Yeah. But him as just Pierce Brosnan, when I look at him, I'm like... Yeah. Like that's what James Bond should do. Like Daniel Craig is a good actor, but also I'm like, look more like Pierce Brosnan.
I think he's a really good James Bond because he's the I clean up nice looking handsome, not the I'm a very well manicured handsome.
Yeah.
Have you guys watched the Knives Out movies?
Mm-hmm.
I watched the first one. I don't I was told that I didn't like it.
Isn't like something Onion?
The Purple Onion or
Glass Onion.
Glass Onion. That's one of the Knives Out movies.
Yeah, I don't understand the name, but it's good.
Mm.
Maybe the onion is made of glass.
Could be. Might be what they're talking about.
No, they say people that live in glass onions shouldn't
sink ships.
Caramelized stew or something. I don't know.
Something like that. Yeah, that's the saying.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, watch Mobland. You'll like it. Tom Hardy's in it a lot. And I was like, why would Tom Hardy go do a TV show? Well, probably because it's only like 8 to 10 episodes or something. And
And TV's where the money's at right now.
That's where it's starting to be, especially since it's on Paramount. They're paying big actors. Like you got Harrison Ford on a TV show. Like
Stallone.
Right.
Who would have thought? Yeah, Stallone's got a TV show. Like
right. Well, dude, like 1923 blows my mind because you've got Harrison Ford and Helen Mirren. I know
Helen
I've said
Mirren's
it before.
in that other one too. She's in Mobland.
Yeah. Like it's just it's crazy to me. Like you're getting these like A-list actors.
Yeah.
Well, viewing habits have changed. Like people don't go to the movies as frequently as they used to, and there's a lot of reasons why. But with people are realizing that people are watching on stream, and if they want to be seen being in movies that make money, then you need to go on streaming. You need to make these these short miniseries or whatever.
Yeah. Plus, you can just tell a much better story if you've got 8 to 10 episodes.
Yeah.
Right. That's if you do hour episodes, or some of them are even longer, dude, that's 10 plus hours of I'm telling my story, not, okay, how do we do this in 2 hours?
Yeah. It was like what they did with Lonesome Dove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I still need to watch and read.
COVID didn't help because we couldn't go anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, there aren't a lot of original movies being made.
Like, that's a big problem right now.
That I think that's the biggest one. Like even the Marvel movies come from some other source material, which I guess is still an original movie, but
everything's just protecting IP at this point.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, I think one of the biggest parts of the backlash of the Snow White movies is like, we already know this story. We've made this movie 42 times.
I asked my mom if she wanted to take the grandkids to watch it, and she's like, why? We've seen Snow White. And I'm like, that's fair.
Well, and it's the recasting of Batman and Superman over and over again, too.
And starting over at the same spot.
It's like, I don't need you to tell me the origin story a different way. It doesn't matter anymore. We get the gist.
Yeah. The guy who used to be on the show, and I would talk about that a lot.
I kind of don't like how Spider-Man, though, the Tom Holland one hasn't done. Like, we don't know how he got his powers. I mean, we know because we've seen Spider-Man, but doesn't ever tell.
Yeah, we don't know
it doesn't actually go into the bite or anything.
Right.
But again, my opinion, I feel like we know that story.
Does it bother you? Did it bother you that Tobey Maguire had like web shooters in his skin?
No.
Because didn't he had web capsules like in his suit? Like it didn't come out of his skin. I didn't think.
No, one of the Spider-Man had in his skin.
So there is an arc in the Amazing Spider-Man where he doesn't need his web shooters anymore, and I think that arc is part of the eight arms like when Peter gets 8 arms, it's part of that story arc. So there was a Spider-Man that didn't need technology, but
have you watched the Spider-Verse movies?
I think
Go
so.
Web Go.
I believe I have.
I can't get in. I can't get past the animation style for me. Like,
get on mushrooms.
Yeah,
that's Dave.
Wait, hold on.
Wait a second. You don't have to prove to me that you have them.
Yeah, we know you have them, Dave.
I believe I can fly. God damn it. But yeah, that the Spider-Man no origin story kind of bugs me. Like even now. Because like every other hero you get the origin of. But I guess maybe since they've told it at least twice. And it's still Sony technically.
Okay.
I don't know.
I like how they kind of made fun of the fact that everything has an origin story into the Spider-Verse because every time they introduce another Spider-Man, they're like, okay, this is me, this is how I ended up where I'm at, and this is who I am. And so it would just be a couple minutes every time, and
even if it is just a couple minutes, because like the first 2 Spider-Man trilogies, they had trilogies both, didn't they? Or did only one? Okay, yeah.
Andrew Garfield only got 2 movies.
Oh, that's right. But then he's in the newest Spider-Man, so count it. Anyway.
Double Jeopardy.
Yeah. Like all they got to do is like a 2-minute thing, flashbacks or like an overview. Because like you've said, we've already seen it. So just show me what the MCU says. This is how he got it.
Or just be like, ever since Uncle Ben got shot by that guy and then he got bit by that spider.
Yeah, we don't have to spend a whole hour and a half, 2 hours on that part of the story. But why is your Aunt May so much hotter than the others?
We need an origin story there.
Yeah.
Marissa Tomei.
Yep.
She makes me feel funny like when I climb the rope in gym class.
Did you ever actually climb a rope in any class?
No, you know the kind of schools I went to.
Oh, that's right.
Hmm.
Well, I have worked in a lot of schools, and some of them still
Allegedly.
had the ropes. Yeah, allegedly. I was around schools? No, that's
no.
not
I
right.
allegedly went to school.
I didn't go to school.
See, there's no proof in the state of Oregon that I attended school.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
There are a lot of people that I can say in a very legal way didn't teach me anything.
A lot of people.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna send you guys a picture of this thing.
Are we sending more buttholes?
Nope.
God damn it, Dave. This is Whispering Eye. It's not
Whispering Eye.
Tell you miss your Whispering Eye.
Did you see Kevin Smith is gonna go tour Dogma?
I did see that.
Really?
I would probably go if he was.
He's going to Seattle.
But I'm probably gonna go if it's not absurd amount of money.
I think it's in June though. When are you moving?
We'll see.
Uh-huh. That's what I thought.
Yep, that's kind of where I'm at. That's what happens when you don't make the money that you need to make to survive.
And insurance still needs to pay you guys, I'm assuming, because
a lot of money.
A lot of money.
That's like the home run. Like if that happens, like that's the Hail Mary.
Uh-oh. Well, I mean, it'll eventually happen.
It will eventually happen.
The hell is that?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is a butthole.
No, it's not. It'll make you take a journey. That's for dang sure.
Yeah.
Well, break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar so I can watch these Spider-Verse movies.
Yeah, just there's a part where you get Nicolas Cage.
He's getting his own show.
Mm-hmm.
As Spider Noir?
Yeah.
No shit. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I will watch that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, that one kind of interests me because Nicolas Cage and Spider-Man, like, how you mess that up?
How you gonna mess that up?
Right? I also heard they're doing another National Treasure.
What's he gonna steal this time?
The Statue of Liberty. Like, with David Blaine's help.
That'd be impressive. The other day I was driving somewhere and clouds had covered Mount Rainier so much so that you couldn't even see like the base of the mountain.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn it, David Copperfield. Bring back our fucking mountain.
Tonight we steal the
moon. Speaking of those mountains, and then I was just thinking about mountains blowing up. Have you guys heard about this guy that on April Fool's Day, since it was just the other day? Yesterday.
It was like yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday.
Last time you looked at your phone. Yeah.
Last time I looked at my phone. He had gone to an inactive volcano and started a fire the morning of, just so that everyone around thought that the volcano had become active. And apparently there were like news. I don't think it was recent, but it's a while ago. But like there were news reports and people being like, "Oh, the volcanoes are active now," blah blah blah, and it's just the dude out there burning shit.
That's fucking savage.
Mm-hmm.
I saw somebody got Roseburg pretty good, which was hilarious on like the Inform Me and the Confessions, Rants and Raves and all that shit. Somebody put up a coming soon Target sign at the Albertsons that got closed like last month.
That's funny.
People were really pissed. They're like, that can't be real. And then like somebody took it down at like 10 o'clock from the company that owns the building. They're like, hey, there's no Target coming here.
We're not having that.
All right.
We can't support a Target.
Yeah, why would we have a Target? That could bring revenue to our neighborhood.
That doesn't make any sense.
I thought about calling people that are waiting on orders. Like, hey, your order's in.
Shop? What are you gonna call them?
I'm like, oh no. Assholes mostly.
Yeah. That's the Dave customer service experience you expect.
Like, listen here, buddy.
Did you guys see that they announced the Switch 2, Nintendo Switch 2?
Yeah.
I watched like 15-20 minutes of a video that was like an hour long, and finally I was like, all right, I'm tired of watching this. Tell me how much it's gonna be. $450.
Oof.
Yeah. But it seems like it's a big improvement. Like you can actually talk to people while you play games, which is
the Switch the portable one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of them are portable.
One of them dangum new Game Boys?
Yeah. Yes.
The Fangle Dangle Game Boys.
It's
Mine comes 4K.
The color God's colored.
Look at that old colored Game Boy.
But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up getting Riv one and probably get me one, and then we'll just play games when she's at her mom's. Because it's got you can buy a camera for it, and then her mom can't bitch because I'll be like, I see that.
I seen it.
And then she can't, but technically she can call me anytime she wants. So if she's calling me while she's on the game, her mom can't say anything.
Yeah.
Take that.
I was laughing with
her
talking
mom's from San Antonio. It's okay.
One of my coworkers about this today. I was like, just make sure you don't play like 2K or Call of Duty on the Switch 2 without headphones, because it could get ugly.
For sure.
Let's see. Now I'm frozen.
You're frozen?
Oh, now I'm back.
They're probably shutting down servers right now. They're like,
these fucking guys again.
Well, it didn't freeze on my end, so yeah, that's.
What do you think the FBI agent who's been assigned to listen to us talk has been thinking for the past several years?
Well, hopefully he subscribes.
Yeah. Hopefully he thinks it's hilarious.
Do you think he subscribes, or he listens to the raw cut? So.
Oh yeah, he's like, well, they got to mute that part. Damn it, Dave.
Damn it, Dave.
Actually, he probably got fired.
He's just sitting back listening.
Budget cuts.
Budget cuts.
He got the email. What did you do this week? And he's like, listen to these guys' podcast, and they're like, you're fired.
But that's my job.
Fired.
What was supposed to do?
You fired.
You fired.
So I'm trying to steal this game that looks super fun. I don't know if you guys have heard about it at all. It's called Schedule 1.
Skylar was telling me about it.
I play that game from time to time as well.
Yeah, well, this is on computer. It's not on real life.
No.
It's not on GTA fucking Myrtle Creek.
So it's not as high of a
South County.
GTA Canyonville.
Not as high of a difficulty then, I see.
Exactly.
I'm on life.
You got to watch out for meth monkeys. No, it's like apparently you start out like and you have to grow your weed, and you have to like promote your weed and distribute your weed. And it's best if you're playing with co-op, apparent for what I've been told. But I'm gonna give it a shot and see if it's any good. See if it's fun.
Skylar said it's fun.
I love how the most popular game in the world right now is a game about growing and selling drugs.
Yeah, because that's what people want to do.
It's like Tipper Gore's worst nightmare.
See, I asked him if he'd ever heard of the one we used to play that was like you'd buy. What?
What?
The one where you'd buy and sell drugs, and you'd like it was like a stock market game but with drugs.
I remember that game. I played that shit too. It was just like it was on a website.
Yeah, I remembered the name when I was telling him about it, but I can't remember now. Oh well. Somebody will remember. Not Ben.
I was like, buy the methamphetamines.
Right. You'd want to buy all the methamphetamines and
then
sell them.
Sell the marjahuna.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God.
I knew how to say cocaine.
Yeah, that's a good one.
God damn, I opened up my phone and the first thing I see is Roxanne Roselle.
Roxanne!
You don't have to take it in the butt.
She does turn on the red light, though.
Yeah, for real, for real.
All right, I'm going to look it up now because it's bugging me.
What are you looking up? Her butt?
No. Well, I mean, I was a second ago.
That's just the after show.
There's schedule 1. I just looked up drug selling game.
My show at night.
Talking about buttholes and selling drugs, not necessarily in that order.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sometimes you sell the drugs to the buttholes.
Drug Wars. That was the one.
That's it. I think it was good.
Was good. It was stupid how we were entertained by something like that. Like, there were no drugs. It was just like money and buying and selling.
Click.
Yeah.
Click. We weren't even doing anything. It wasn't even a game. It's just.
It was literally teaching us how to work the stock market.
Yeah. We just
didn't know it. They tricked us with drugs.
I had one of those CD-ROMs that had like 350 games on it.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the games was called Bears and Bulls, and it taught you about the stock market. And I remember playing that and thinking, oh, this is kind of fun. And I was like, no, the orange juice stock prices are in. I was like,
I keep getting mail from Edward Jones, because that's who manages the money my dad had for retirement. And it's like, do you want to buy this? Do you want to buy this? And I didn't realize it till today that I threw away the good one, because I keep getting ones that are like, make $410 over 10 years. I'm like, what? I can make $410 in 10 years by myself.
I can just do that.
Yeah.
I don't have to pay you.
Yeah, there's no payment.
I will find
you pay 23 cents over 10 years, and I'm like, that's not helping anybody.
Woo!
Prospectus reports.
Prospectus. The Erectus prospectus.
Yeah, man, I don't know what's going on in the last couple of years, but when I was a kid, you couldn't ride a dirt bike or a four-wheeler or anything up and down the dirt roads without the cops showing up. Now it's like every day. I just heard somebody riding a dirt bike. I'm like, what happened?
Yeah.
We used to be a proper county. Kind of.
My minorities in my water park.
Oh,
yeah? Just because I thought about it just now, April 26th,
spring game.
I'm most likely going to be there.
Good, because you better.
I spoke to, the guy that's leaving, I thought he was leaving this month.
Yeah.
And he's leaving next month. And I was like,
Good.
Hey, when are you leaving again? I was like, what day's your last day? Like 16th or something? He's like, next month sometime. And I was like, oh. Okay,
make it after the 26th.
Like, which time?
And I turned around to the other person, the gal I work with. I was like, hey, what are you doing on April 26th? She's like, I don't know. I was like, how about working?
She's like, I don't know, Dave. What are you doing? Like,
yeah, right.
You go work.
Well, then her husband came in and to drop her off her drink, and I was like, hey, Tim. He's like, what's up? I was like, make plans for yourself and the kids on the 26th. He's like, what? I'm like, Alice isn't gonna be there. He's like, where? He's like, where's she gonna be? I'm like, working for me. He's like, here? I was like, yeah. Like, I don't have somewhere else for her to work.
Where else is she gonna work?
Yeah.
Like, this is getting weird.
This is not slavery. Like, she's going to work her job.
Yeah. But they're my hours. She can have them.
She can have them.
She can have them.
Yeah.
I give them freely.
I'm actually doing you a favor here.
Right? What a nice guy.
Right? Yeah, what a great guy you are, Dave.
I'm putting more money in your bank account to feed your kids.
Look at you.
Fat fucking kids with their stupid bowl cuts.
I'm pretty sure he makes like $160,000 a year. She just works because she wants to.
That's fair.
Gotta have some spending money.
Where'd that go?
There was a lady I used to work with at Fred Meyer that she had plenty of money. She just worked at Fred Meyer, A, because it got her out of the house, and B, because it was a nice little bit of spending money.
Mm-hmm.
And you could not get this woman to do shit.
Right.
Like, I kind of respected it because, like, all she would do was check people out. She wouldn't restock shelves. She wouldn't take out the trash. She wouldn't take out the recycling. She wouldn't load out a customer. She just stood there, and she's like, "You don't like it, fire me. I don't give a fuck."
Reminds me of Kelly from The Office when she's talking about, because Daryl's the whole warehouse won the lottery, and she's like, if I ever won the lottery, I'd still keep my job. I'd take like $1 a year, but I wouldn't show up till like noon, and I'm not going to do anything. I'm only making $1 a year.
Right. I mean, my life wouldn't change much. I realized what I was about to say, and I'm like, my life wouldn't change much. I was gonna say I would still work regular jobs, but I would just quit whenever, like, at the first sign of any inconvenience ever.
Right. Like, hey, I'm gonna need like a 3-day weekend. Oh, I don't know about scheduling. All right, cool, I quit.
All right, how about never scheduling me again? How about that?
Yeah. Does that help your scheduling? We're kind of short-handed. You want to be
Like, yeah, you're gonna be real short-handed after I quit.
I would hire someone to wipe my mom's ass,
Mm-hmm.
and then I wouldn't have to do it.
That's called a caretaker.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. Ass wiper is what I would call it.
Ass wiper, caretaker.
Get him a name tag.
Yeah. Yeah, well, your back's
maybe hire two so I could have somebody with a head ass wiper tag.
Head ass wiper.
That might be the name of the episode.
Yeah, I was just saying head ass wiper.
I just kept thinking, good, because now your back's gonna hurt. You just pulled landscaping.
Dude, I would enjoy going to that Shooter McGavin fucking premiere.
Right.
Did you see that, Dave?
Yeah.
Like, I saw
it.
a report. He said that, like, he was actually putting those shots.
Yeah.
And so when he would hit him, like, he was legitimate. Well, he was like, watch the footage. He's hitting those shots.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like,
his reasoning was that he hated seeing like the cutaways and you'd see the ball go in. He wanted to actually make the shots.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, it makes the movie better in a lot of ways, because you actually see the ball go in. You're like, first of all, you're either like, wow, that's really good practical effects, or two, these guys were just actually pretty decent golfers.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's like anytime you watch a basketball movie, you always see the ball go in, but like you see the shot and you're like, that's a terrible shot.
Have you seen the worst girl playing basketball?
That Disney Channel one where she's like,
yes.
Yeah, we talked about that, I think.
Yeah, we have.
Okay, good.
That's one of the worst ones. Or what's that one movie? Why can't I think about the name? The Cleveland Indians.
Oh, Major
League. How Wesley Snipes never throws a baseball in that movie.
Oh, he doesn't?
He never throws a baseball because he is absolutely terrible at baseball. Like, he just can't throw a baseball correctly.
That's funny. Ding.
That's 3 dings today.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wonder, like, this is always a classic question. Like, is it easier to teach an athlete to act, or is it easier to teach an athlete to play a sport?
Wait, say that again?
I know what you meant.
You mean teach an actor to play a sport?
Yeah.
Probably teaching an athlete to act.
Yeah, because there's only a few athletes that can pull it off. Otherwise, they just look awkward.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Kevin Garnett in Uncut Gems. Did a pretty good job.
Pretty decent.
Yeah.
He was also playing Kevin Garnett.
Right. I mean, you don't want him to do something tough.
He wasn't O.J. Simpson out here.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole different story.
What's his the other Adam Sandler movie where he's the scout?
Predator.
No.
Adam Sandler was a scout?
Yeah. He was a basketball scout.
Oh, with Anthony Edwards. It was on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
But then he had the guy with the tall white dude with the tattoos. That was kind of like the main basketball player star in the movie.
Yeah.
Is actually a basketball player.
Right.
I just can't remember his name. He's Spanish.
Yeah. From another country.
Yeah. But he's in the league, and it's like, oh, he did like the only reason why I knew he wasn't a actor pretending to be a basketball player is because I'd recognize the name.
Right.
Like he's a basketball player that's acting in this movie, and I was like, it was believable.
You should go watch Blue Chips again.
That movie's great.
I don't think I've watched that.
Shaq is so good. It's got Shaq and Penny and Nick Nolte.
And
you've never
Bob
seen
Cousy.
that? I've never seen Blue Chips.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you need to watch it.
There's one scene where Bob Cousy is the athletic director. He's talking to Nick Nolte, and they're just trying to figure out what has happened and where their program has gone. And Bob Cousy's shooting free throws, and like as they're doing the scene, he hits like 30 free throws in a row.
Just and it's like we were talking about the cut. There is none. There's no angle. It's just him making free throws.
And Nolte breaks character. He's like, "Do you ever miss?" Like it's the middle of their conversation.
Mm-hmm.
But it was so cool to see Bob Cousy just like, all right, let me shirt and tie, let me dust this off and show everybody how it's done here.
Good movie. You should watch it.
Yeah. Okay.
I liked it. You should see it.
I want to watch Program again.
I just ordered that on DVD because I didn't have it.
Oh,
it'll be here tomorrow.
We might have to have a movie night.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. And I also bought Remember the Titans because I never bought it. I just never or acquired it. I didn't have it for any reason.
Acquired
it. Right. You know what? I watched part of it yesterday. A sports movie that's not about the sports. Radio.
Bull Durham.
If you want to see me cry during a movie,
I don't.
It's fucking Radio, because I'm watching it and I start realizing, and I'm by myself.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, I'm like getting all emotional. I was like,
did you have mushrooms?
No, I did not. I was sober.
Wow.
Is that the one about the Cuba Gooding Jr. is like the retarded kid?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that movie gets me I've seen it so many times, and I'll rewatch it and get all like emotional about it. I'm like, this is fucking a sad movie, man.
I've never watched it.
Never?
What's a movie you got ambushed by that you were not ready for it to be sad?
Okay, stupidest answer ever. 8 Second Ride. First
Second
movie I ever remember crying in, and I don't remember why, but I was like, why am I crying?
Mm-hmm. That gets sad. That movie gets sad fast.
Yeah.
Like that movie's all fun and games and everything, and then all of a sudden it's like, bow.
Yeah.
My ambush movie, I'd have to say Terminator 2.
Really?
Yeah, because I was watching it on an army ship in the mess hall, and I'm watching it, and the part where he melts himself, and it's just the thumb. Dude, I started bawling. I think I'm like 6 years old. So
okay.
But that's one of those movies like, oh, the whole time it's action, cool. This is a cool movie. And then all of a sudden it just got sad for me, and I just was sitting there crying. And there's just all these grown army guys standing around like, Dave, what's your kid crying about? He's like, oh, the robot melted himself.
The robot melted himself.
Because I can't remember why, but like I was just there on the mess decks, and Dad had stuff to do.
Yeah.
And all these guys would come up to me and be like, "Hey, do you want something?" Like I had like cans of soda all over, just chilling. And they're like, and the Dad's like, "Yeah, robot melted himself."
Like I can't point to one specific movie, but anytime there's like a character who like has their moment in the sun, like has a like, and there's like the musical crescendo. Like I'm on the edge.
Yeah.
It's like they did it. It's like if they're performing like the big climax of the movies, they have to perform this song or something. Like I'm just using it for instance, and they get on stage and they start performing. I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah, and they're just nailing it, and they've had doubts the whole time. Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I hate it when rom-coms will get me from time to time, because for the majority of the time, if I watch a rom-com, I'm usually annoyed at the movie because it's a movie, so they over-exaggerate the emotional part, right? So I'm always like, this is annoying to me. And then something will happen and I'll get emotional, and I'm like, I fucking hate this movie. One, I was annoyed the whole time, and now I'm sad.
Yeah, not two feelings I don't like feeling: annoying and sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think. Oh, what was that movie with the fucking song that Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper did?
You're a Star.
A Star is Born.
Star is Born. Yeah, like
tell me something, girl.
Yeah, the closing monologue of that got me, and I was like not paying attention, and then they just started talking. I'm just like, and Jen's like, "What's wrong? Oh God, you're crying!" Like, oh God, I actually just made myself cry by doing that.
I feel like a Silver Linings Playbook got me, but I can't 100. But I watched it like right after my dad died, so I was like I was up there.
Yeah,
500 Days.
You were already on the edge.
Yeah, didn't help.
500 Days of Summer got me a little emotion.
Watch that, Mike.
Watch that, Dave.
It almost closed Skype for some reason.
Well, Skype's trying to close itself.
Right? Fucking assholes.
You just wonder, like, what is Skype losing the shit that badly? Like, how many podcasts?
Everybody uses Zoom. Like, that's the thing. That's why. Yeah.
Like, all they want to do is zoom, and a boom, boom. Girl, shake
just
that ass.
Rump ass shaker. If Dave were writing the song.
Plus Skype, but Teams is free. I was gonna say Skype is free, but Teams is free. So I don't understand how
Is Zoom not free?
No, well, you can. No, I think you have to pay for it to have like all the shit work.
That's stupid.
Yeah. Like to record, you definitely have to pay. You gotta pay.
Yeah, pay.
Because when COVID happened, that was one of the big things. All right, we bought everybody the paid Zoom, blah blah blah. So I'm like,
all right, we bought everybody the paid.
You think anybody's gonna watch the fucking recording? Because I'm not. I don't even want to be here.
We got everybody the paid Zoom so we can get a... Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
I just figured out what a GIF is.
JPEG, that's some Jewish kink.
That's a website. that's a .net website.
JPEG.org.
He's looking it up.
Should I hyphenate?
Probably. Try it both ways. What did I say?
What did I say? All right.
Have you ever
JPEG.org? Oh, I want JPEG.net.
Yeah, you don't want .org.
Mm-hmm.
Although that might work too.
You ever see the video of one of those like influencer type douchebags? Like, I'm only saying this, I don't know if he's a douchebag, but like Speed or Kai-sen or whatever those guys. It's one of the nerdy looking ones. He's sitting on a boat and he's got this hot chick next to her and she like hits him. And then the bodyguard comes up, or they're walking. She hits him. The bodyguard comes over and shoves her down. into a chair, and she's like starts to slap him. He's like, "Bitch, don't hit me. My hands are bisexual. Everyone can get them." He's like, "I'll throw you off this damn boat. You know how to swim?"
That's funny.
Yes, it is.
The only thing I've seen Speed do that I liked was get speared out of his shit. Yeah. Got freaking murdered by a Steiner.
Right.
Like everything else that he does is fucking dumb.
Right. Well, he hasn't. I don't think he's done the one that I really hate the most. It's this one white kid. He walks around malls and stuff, and he walks like this, and he'll bump into people. And then he'll stare them down. And when they like, "Hey man, what the fuck's your problem?" Like his 6'3" black bodyguard comes out of nowhere.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I was like, dude, that you want to get shot over this?
Right. That's kid? What I was thinking. I'm like, Dave's gonna shoot somebody. Is what's gonna happen.
Every time I see that video, I'm like, if some kid bumped into me, then mean mugged me, and his bodyguard showed up, I guess I'm catching 2 counts.
Yeah. I was. Yeah. Just looking at me like, you want to get shot for this kid?
Yeah. Which, I mean, most likely probably wouldn't happen. But just watching, and they're just inflammatory videos, and that's the whole point of their stupid,
to get people shtick. To comment, be like, yeah, this wouldn't happen to me.
Yeah, and I don't comment on those things, but I always see them, I'm like, he doesn't do this. Like, but then again, all those videos, like that one guy that Johnny Somali or whatever the fuck his name is, goes to other countries and then just bags on them until he gets beat up. He's stuck. Last thing I heard, he's stuck in South Korea because Korea's just like, yeah, no, you don't get to leave. You caused too many problems.
Good.
Yeah, Korea will do that.
Yeah. So the one video, he's sitting there and he's like making fun of. There's like a statue of someone. I don't know who it is, but obviously if they make a statue of you, people like you, right? So he's just bagging on the statue, and he's just talking shit, and out of nowhere, someone just rocks him, and just starts whooping his ass. And then he makes a video about, like, oh, I got out of the hospital, blah blah, and then someone else comes up and is just like, it's like they're waiting for him. I'm like, I love this.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah, but now he's stuck.
Yeah, he kind of like. It's one of those things where it's like watching Superhuman, where you know he's going to get hurt, and you know it's not going to be good, but you watch it every time, and you wait for. What's funny to me about Superhuman is the things that he does do not look all that impressive until he gets up and shows you how torn up his body is after landing on this stuff. It's like, oh, he landed on some Legos on a printer. Like, why does that matter? And then he shows the video. It's like he has no elbow skin.
Superhuman is Samson with a publicist.
Yeah.
Like Samson would do that shit. He just didn't have it recorded.
Right.
You're like, I'm an elbow.
That's on me.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. You know the woo woo thing he does.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a Juggalo thing either.
Now you know.
I randomly saw a video of some guy that looked like he was cracked out of his mind.
So
talking about ICP he was at an ICP concert, and then he's like, yeah, woo woo, and I was like, oh, is that a Juggalo thing? Okay.
Sure enough.
Yeah.
Well, these people.
People.
They could have been anywhere in the world. They're here with us. We appreciate that. Make sure you're watching us on YouTube if you want the pre-show and all of our tasty goodness. But for this episode, this edition of my show, good night, universe.
Until we meet again.
Good night. Good ups.
We don't do that anymore. Now it's Skeletor.
That's a podcast.
No, it's the Until We Meet Again
podcast.
I should. I'll see if I can find the AI generator again and see if I can get him to say that.
Just podcast.
Until we meet again, podcast.
make sure to go and check out definitelynotsellingdrugs.com.